Scott Brooks here with the guys from Lafayette Motorsports Park. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and talk about the weekly series that they're doing this summer.
So my name is Matt Goddard. I'm 50% owner at Lafayette Motorsports Park. I've been involved with Lafayette Motorsports Park going on about 8 years now, racing about 10 years, been traveling all over the country, and super excited to be part of the growth here at Lafayette Motorsports Park and the growth of the sport.
My name is Aaron Hughes. I'm the other 50% owner of the track here. This is actually my first seasons with Lafayette Motorsports Park. I have flagged some races here in the past, as well as growing up with my best friend Matt and learning the ropes from him. So yeah, like Matt said, we're super excited to get this new league going, as well as our new Ride and Drive program. So yeah, I can tell you a little more details about that, Matt.
So yeah, as Aaron had quickly mentioned, we started an 8-race league with our Ride and Drive carts here. So the 8-race league started June 26th, which is today, and we're going to be running every week for the next 8 weeks, starting at 6 p.m. Price per driver is going to be $99 per person. The only thing we require is long pants and closed-toe shoes, and you do have to be 12 years or older to enter. Make sure you guys are giving us a call because we do fill up quick and we do have a capacity. Make sure you fill your spot to get in the racing action.
As far as some of the more details on the carts that we have, our carts are powered with a 4-stroke Honda motor, the GX270. They are fully covered with the bodywork with full barriers around the sides. Makes for very safe racing, also very equal racing with the power with the carts. With our races, in order to qualify for the championship, to have your points counted for the championship, you must compete in at least 4 races, so 4 or more races. Points are scored by finishing position of each final race of the night. So we will count our points after the 8 races that we have and determine the champion from there.
Yeah, so if you want to join the racing action and come get in on the excitement, feel free to give myself a call at 315-882-8571 or give Aaron a call at 315-313-2144. Again, give us a call soon because spots are filling up. We had 14 entries tonight for our first race, and man, it was a heck of a lot of fun, so we hope to see you guys soon.
And as you can see with the weather, or with the track, it is a little bit weather dependent. So you got, we raced tonight in the rain, or with a damp track tonight a little bit. So with the weather, that's a factor a little bit?
Yeah, so we try and keep everybody in the loop throughout the day if there is weather pending in the area. For today, it rained until about 2:30, and it was coming down hard most of the day. So we sent a text out to everybody, said, hey, we're keeping an eye on the weather, keeping an eye on track conditions. Fortunately, Mother Nature cooperated on our end, stopped raining. Our track's got great drainage on it, so fortunately by race time we were seeing dry patches, get a little bit of heat in the tires, and everybody had a great time.
So tonight we were doing an 8-cart final. Is that going to be consistent throughout the year, or?
Yep.
So we split it up into 2 groups tonight with, as long as we have over 8 racers for the league, we split up into more than 1 group. So tonight we ran a group of 7, another group of 7. We took the top 4 of each pre-final race. So let me backtrack a little bit. We had a qualifying and pre-final with Group 1. We also had a qualifying and pre-final with Group 2. The pre-final results, the top 4 from each pre-final, went into the A main final, which was 8 of them, and then the B main final was the remaining contestants in the pre-final races. So that's how we run our qualifying, pre-final, and final. We start racing right at 6 o'clock sharp. We try to wrap up before it gets dark, get you home for dinner before it is dark outside. So we ended tonight around 7:30. Took a little bit extra minutes just from the first race here, but we will wrap up racing and continue the night along as fast as we can.
I see you guys got the track coned off in certain sections. Are we going to do a couple of different layouts throughout the year? Is it going to be consistently the same one, or are we going to go reverse?
That's a good question. We haven't given it too much thought for our race league series. For our typical Arrive and Drive open Wednesday through Sunday, we do only run 1 layout, and that does not include the hairpin, which is what you see behind us. For the race league, we might have a conversation later on our drive home and think about running some different layouts. After seeing the experience of the drivers here tonight, You know, everybody did very well, so I would feel comfortable maybe throwing a little bit of a curveball at them one week.
Yeah, and speaking of experience, I noticed we had how old was the one?
12 years old.
12 years old, and then we had all the way up to somewhere, yeah,
I'd say.
50, 60, somewhere in there.
Yep.
So it was a nice wide range of age bracket for
yeah.
for the racers.
Yep.
And that's the great thing about this league. I mean, we're really trying to target, you know, some new drivers as well, people that are looking to get into racing, and you know, just to get a feel for it before they go out and you know, buy a go-kart themselves. But also, you know, we do have some of our racers that do race on the weekends in our club series that also have joined. We have some guys that from RPM Raceway that have joined leagues and raced there, that have switched over to our track, so we're gaining some people from there. So yeah, overall we have a good mix, I would say.
I would say you guys, like, this place was pretty easy to find. You know, just get off the Lafayette exit and head west, more or less. So.
Yep. 2 miles off the exit.
Yep.
10 minutes south of Syracuse.
So, with the way that you were running the finals, you were kind of just letting people not pick their cart. You were letting them, or not letting us, but it was one of those. The cart was what you get. You didn't get a choice in your cart. Is that going to be consistent throughout the year? Or?
Yeah, you know what? That was kind of made up on the fly a little bit. You know, we didn't quite give that too much thought prior to tonight. But I did hear some people saying, "Oh, I think cart number 1's faster than cart number 2." You're going to get that everywhere you go, whatever cart you get in. You know, guy's going to be a little heavier, a little slower. He's going to think the other cart's faster. So, you know, whenever we had the 2 groups, whatever carts didn't go out, we'd roll up front. Those carts were going to be P1, 2, 3, however many carts we had sitting in the hot grid area. So, yes, we did eliminate anybody picking carts, stops anybody choosing the fast one.
I normally say this at the end of a driver interview, but you guys got anybody you want to thank for sponsors or anything besides each other for the amount of effort?
Yeah, so we're actually still working on a couple sponsorships. As some people may not know or may know, me and Matt just took over ownership a few months ago. You know, so all of this is slightly new to us. Well, myself, Matt is quite experienced in the sport. But owning a business together is a little bit new. So yeah, we're still working on some sponsorships. Hopefully get some graphics on these carts. But as far as thank you to all the racers that came tonight, first and foremost, all the families that support them, all of our racers that come to our club races and support us on the weekends, as well as coming during the week and practicing and spending their time with us, as well as everyone that, you know, stores their cart with us. We service all the go-karts that are in our shop. You know, most of our racers like to leave their stuff and have us maintain it, so we appreciate that. Yeah, as well as our families, you know, made this happen for me and Matt's parents, for creating a great reputation and atmosphere here as well.
And then just to add on there, you know, we can't thank our customers enough for their continued support, customers that have been with us for a long time, short time, whatever it might be. And we always, you know, appreciate the support with buying something from our shop and, you know, not purchasing online. Whether it's a wheel nut, it's $1 that goes in our pocket, or if it's $100 that goes in our pocket, you know, it all gets turned around, put back in the business, and it helps make this a better place for you guys as racers and everybody else coming back into the sport.